I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog.stampwithelaine.com. When I first set my eyes on this tin here on page 44, and you can also see it on page 209, this shows it better. I fell in love with it straight away, and I couldn't wait for the launch day so I could get my hands on it. It comes beautifully packaged in this box. You take the foam out and ta-da! Isn't it beautiful? You take it out of the cardboard box, open the tin, there's some more foam mat there to protect it. And inside the box you've got a set of 6 photopolymer stamps, a clear block and 2 stamping blocks plus the punch. So there's a clear block, 2 stamping spots, one in Night of Navy and the other in Grapefruit Grove, your stamps and the punch. So afterwards you can throw this packaging away and you've got a beautiful tin to put your cards in. If you don't want to use it for cards, you could use it as a biscuit tin or a cake tin. I checked the punches section whether or not you could buy the Darling label punch on its own, and unfortunately you can't. It comes only as a box set with the stamps and everything else. It only comes as an exclusive with the Darling punch tin. For today's project we're going to be making this card. I'm using the delightfully detailed laser cut specialty DSP. Instead of using the whole sheet, you can just cut out elements of it and just use them individually. So I've cut off a little bit there. Just put that away. I'll use that. Let's set those aside, and the other materials you need is your base card, which is very vanilla thick cardstock, cut at 8 1/4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. In metric that will be 21 centimeters by 14.6 centimeters. Long side on top, you score it at 10.5 centimeters or 4 1/8 inches and fold it in half. You'll need some Grapefruit Grove scrap, Grapefruit Grove and Versamark ink. The 2018 to 2020 in colour Stampin' Emboss powders. They come in a set like this, and it's all the in colours. So we're going to be using the Grapefruit Grove one. We'll need a sponge. I've cut it into 1/6, so I've cut it in half and then cut it into 1/3. And this one is just for glue. Basic rhinestone jewels, a heat tool, and some scratch paper for your embossing powder, and a silicone mat for your glue. Take the detailed laser die cut that you've cut out, and then use your Versamark ink pad to put Versamark ink all over. Make sure it's fully covered. Now you want to change your scrap piece of paper, clean piece of scratch paper, fold it in half, and pop that on, and then pour your embossing powder over it. And pour this back into the jar. Heat tool. Remember the top tip I showed you on Tuesday? If you pop a little bit of glue on a silicone mat, and then take your sponge dauber, which is specially for glue, and give it a dab. Then pounce on there. Now keep your paper still because if you happen to move it, the underside will pick up glue and it will spoil the front of it. So that's how you apply glue to something as delicate as this. Set that aside, bring in my cardstock and glue it on. I took the stamp set out of the tin, the Darling label punchbox tin, and put it in a clear DVD case, and then created my own front cover for it. And the image we're going to use is this one, Best Wishes, which I've mounted on a B block. Bring in my foam pad, my cardstock, my card, and I won't need a grid sheet underneath because I'm not stamping off. So ink that up and I'll pop it along here. Next, grab some rhinestones and pop it on the flowers. Grab the scrap of Grapefruit Grove cardstock and punch out a label. So I've cut another little piece of the detailed designs, and I want the vanilla to show, so I'm just going to glue on the back of that. And the beauty of the silicone mat is that you can wash it off when the glue dries. Just trim off the excess. Glue on the back. And that on the inside, just to decorate the inside of the card. I've made some samples with the different greetings as well. So there's this little itty ditty one with the hello greeting. That one is with the thanks, thinking of you, congratulations and happy birthday. So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up, subscribe or share on Facebook if you haven't subscribed to me already, and my grateful thanks if you do. If you're watching from YouTube, you'll find the list of supplies I use below this video in the Show More section. It'll also be listed on my blog at blog.stampwithelaine.com. You can find me on Facebook, Pinterest or Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye!